Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone, hello Ma'am Fatmi.
How are you today? We hope that we are always healthy in this pandemic era. So today we will present South Korean business etiquette. Before we starting a discussion, let me introduce our team. My name is Hawa Komalasari.
My name is Nurkasa Humaya.
And we are from Publishing 4B. So this is the table of content. There are the map, the flag, the iconic place, greeting, dress etiquette, business meeting etiquette, do's and don't behavior, gift giving etiquette, related in main popular publishing in South Korea. So this is the map of South Korea. South Korea is a country located in East Asia, precisely covering the southern part of the Korean peninsula. The largest island is Jeju-do. Next, this is the flag of South Korea. The flag has three parts. The white background is the traditional Korean color. White color symbolizes peace and purity. The circle in the middle comes from the yin and yang philosophy and symbolizes the balance of the universe. The blue parts represent negative cosmic force, and the red parts represent of the opposite of positive cosmic force. And this is the iconic place of South Korea. This is Namsan Tower. Namsan Tower or Su Tower is an observation and communication tower located on Namsan Mountain in Seoul, South Korea. Seoul Tower is the first public radio wave tower in South Korea built to accommodate TV and radio broadcasting in Seoul. Now, this tower broadcasts signals from a number of Korean mass media such as MBC and SBS. Namsan Tower is famous for being a symbol of the city of Seoul, and there is a love that attracts tourists. Then, the dress etiquette of South Korea. Men wear black suit with white shirt combined with colorless ties, and for women, wear a knee-leg skirt, white blouse, and jacket. Women can wear heels to work and dinner, but women and men should be subtle about jewelry and accessories because South Korea is a nation that believes that less is more in this sense. Next, the business meeting etiquette. In this business etiquette of South Korea, there are many points. The first point is arrive at the meeting on time. Then approach should be formal but friendly. And don't interrupt or compete for talking time. Then introducing older people to younger people. And in this business meeting etiquette in South Korea, leaders should sit opposite each other around the table. And in this situation, you will always be offered tea, coffee, juice, water, or something else. It is better to accept even if it's not consumed. Wait until this ritual complete to start the business discussion. And remember, don't refuse water or beverage. In business meetings, South Korea like to spend time to getting to know their business associates. So don't expect important decisions to be reached the initial meeting. In this South Korean business meeting, spreading costs is considered rude. Most commonly, the host will pay. And in this South Korea business meeting, there is a business card. Business cards are very important in South Korea, and there is an important intro to them. Business cards are given and received with both hands. When talking on business card, take a moment to appreciate the card, studying the name and title. Don't write on business card in front of the giver. And keep the business card face up on the table or putting them into business card holder.
Greeting. Say greeting followed by bending over and do it politely and friendly. In South Korea, you are usually introduced to new business associates by other people rather than introducing yourself. Greet them by their title and surname if any. Then the body expression when greeting, it should be while bowing politely and friendly. We don't wait for other people to say hello to you first. Next, do's and don'ts. 1. Receiving something from other with one hand. If someone gives something, it's best if we welcome it with two hands because if it is with one hand, it will be considered impolite. 2. Don't make eye contact when bending over. Avoid eye contact when bowing to other people because in South Korea, culture not looking them in the eyes show respect. 3. Writing in red ink. In South Korea, writing in red ink is related to superstition, where according to local belief, the evil spirit has red ink. Okay, next, gift giving. You can give to them on important national holiday. You must wrap the gift neatly and attractively, and avoid wrapping gift by using bright color like red. You can also contact them and visit them on your trip to Korea, even if your business is not related to them. Next, related point applied. First, build better business relationship. Strong relationship with Korean business partner or clients certainly require maintenance in order to maintain a relationship can be done by going to eat and drink with them or have a friendly chat. Then attitude and pace. Another things you should know about Korean people and their business culture is that it is important to be modest and humble. You you may not mean to fully fund your company, but it's best to talk about your accomplishment to a minimum. Next, main popular publishing. Minumsa is the largest general trade publisher in Korea. Founded in 1966, they are committed to publishing the best literary work, original and reprints by writers both in Korea and abroad. Minumsa has established two of the most prestigious Korean awards and has become the most influential publishing company in Korean literature. Not only fostering literature, Minumsa has also continued to publish the finest foreign literature.
Okay, all the discussion about the South Korean education business that we have present, hopefully useful for those of you who watch. Sorry if there is an error. Thank you very much for your attention. See you.
Bye.